Most men think a hug is just a gesture, a polite hello, a simple goodbye. But the Stoics would tell you that no moment of human contact is ever meaningless. Every touch, every pause, every heartbeat shared in silence, all of it reveals something about the soul. A hug can be a window into hidden emotion, a quiet test of confidence, and sometimes a mirror reflecting how calm or chaotic your inner world really is. You see, it's never just about what she feels. It's about how you show up in that moment. Do you lean in nervously, searching for validation? Or do you stay present, grounded, and let the connection unfold without trying to control it? Because that's what separates ordinary men from the Stoic man. The ordinary man reacts. He overthinks, he wonders, he chases meaning. The Stoic observes. He notices, breathes, and allows. He understands that even a hug can teach you about discipline, presence, and emotional mastery. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If your thoughts are anxious, your energy feels heavy. If your thoughts are calm, your presence becomes magnetic. And in that stillness, without a single word, people begin to feel something rare: safety. That's why a hug, when seen through Stoic eyes, is not just a sign of affection. It's a quiet conversation between two nervous systems, a moment where your stillness speaks louder than your words. And if you can stay centered in that space, neither clinging nor pulling away, you begin to understand one of life's simplest yet deepest truths. That real connection doesn't come from doing more, but from being more aware. Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom today. In this episode, we'll explore the hidden psychology behind 4 types of hugs women give, what each truly means, and how to respond. Not with confusion or anxiety, but with the calm confidence of a Stoic man. Because once you learn to read the language of presence, you'll see that every hug carries a message. Not just from her, but from yourself. Type 1. The friendly pat. The first type of hug is the friendly pat. It's short, casual, and usually comes with a few quick pats on the back, almost like punctuation marks saying we're just friends. There's minimal body contact. The shoulders barely touch. You might even feel her gently creating space between you. To most men, this is the signal of rejection. But to a Stoic, it's simply information, a moment to observe, not to react. When Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," he could have been describing this exact situation. The Stoic man doesn't spiral into overthinking or disappointment. He doesn't replay the moment in his head, asking, "Did she feel something?" or "Why was it so quick?" Instead, he stays calm, grounded, and aware of his own energy. Because here's the truth. A friendly hug doesn't have to mean the end of attraction. It often means she's still defining her comfort zone, testing whether you can handle closeness without expectation. If you rush to interpret it as rejection, you fail that silent test. But if you remain composed, kind, and steady, you send a very different message. That you're not desperate for validation, and you respect her boundaries, qualities that quietly build trust. So what should you do? When she gives you that friendly pat, don't force the moment to be more than it is. Let her feel your calm presence. Smile genuinely, not nervously. Keep your tone warm but relaxed. If the conversation continues afterward, stay engaged, not by trying to impress her, but by being attentive and grounded. This simple balance between ease and awareness is magnetic. Because most people are addicted to reaction. They want to do something, say something, prove something. The Stoic man, however, understands that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. You just breathe, stay centered, and let the moment unfold naturally. In that stillness, she feels something different. Not pressure, but presence. And often that quiet energy is what transforms a friendly pat into the first spark of genuine connection. Type 2, the firm hug. The second type of hug is the firm hug, the one that feels steady, warm, and just a little longer than casual. Her arms hold with real pressure. Her body doesn't pull away too fast, and for a brief moment, time seems to slow. This isn't the polite greeting of strangers. It's a language of comfort, trust, and familiarity. But here's what most men miss. A firm hug is not just about her. It's about you. It reflects how comfortable she feels in your presence, and how calmly you hold space for her without needing control. A Stoic man doesn't see this as a green light or a test. He sees it as a reflection of emotional harmony, two people sharing warmth without losing composure. When Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events," this moment captures that perfectly. Because the hug is not yours to control. It's yours to experience, consciously. So when she gives you a firm hug, don't retreat too quickly. Hold her gently for one heartbeat longer than expected, not to assert dominance, but to show calm confidence. You're not chasing, you're present. Your stillness communicates strength more clearly than words ever could. Then, when she steps back, maintain that same steady energy. Meet her eyes. Smile softly. If she lingers in that gaze, even for half a second, you've said everything you needed to say without a single word. Psychologically, the firm hug tells you she feels safe around you. And safety is one of the rarest forms of attraction. It's not excitement, it's not lust, it's something quieter but far more lasting. In Stoic philosophy, we're taught that true strength is gentle. That calm presence isn't the absence of feeling, it's mastery of it. When she senses that you're centered and not seeking validation, she relaxes more deeply in your arms. It's not your body that draws her closer, it's your balance. Remember this, confidence is not about holding tighter, it's about letting go of the need to prove anything. You simply exist in the moment, grounded, breathing, aware. And when you can hold someone with that kind of energy, the connection you create becomes less about desire and more about peace. Type 3, the lingering embrace. And then there's the hug that feels different. After the steady warmth of a firm embrace, this one lingers. She doesn't let go right away. Her body stays close, her breathing slows, and in that quiet stillness, something shifts. This is the lingering embrace, the moment when time stretches and emotion begins to speak louder than words. Most men feel a spark here. Their pulse quickens, their thoughts race, and they wonder, is this it? Does she feel the same? But the Stoic man resists to define or possess the moment. He doesn't chase the meaning, he observes it. Because desire, when mixed with impatience, turns clarity into confusion. Seneca once said, "No man is free who is a slave to his passions," and in this moment, that lesson becomes real. You can't control what she feels, but you can control your presence, your breath, your stillness, your awareness. If you can stay centered even when emotion stirs, you show her something rare, a man who can feel deeply without losing himself. So how should you respond? First, don't pull away too quickly. Let her decide when to release. Your calmness gives her the safety to stay. If she rests her head closer or her hands linger on your back, mirror that energy gently. A light touch on her lower back, a quiet exhale that says, "I'm here, I'm not rushing." It's not about trying to make something happen, it's about allowing it to happen. That difference is everything. When you hold space with patience, she senses that you're not just confident, you're in control of yourself. And that kind of control isn't rigid or cold, it's peaceful, magnetic, alive. In psychology, we call this attunement, when two people's emotions synchronize naturally. In Stoicism, it's called euthymia, inner calm, the state of being at peace with yourself and with the moment. Both describe the same truth. When you stop grasping, connection flows freely. So the next time she lingers, don't rush to interpret, label, or act. Just breathe. Because sometimes the most powerful sign of attraction is not in what you do, but in what you don't. Type 4, the intimate embrace. If the lingering embrace felt like silence turning into connection, The intimate embrace is that silence turning into warmth. It's slower, deeper, and unmistakably real. Her head might rest gently on your shoulder or near your neck. Her breathing deepens. Her arms don't just hold, they settle. In this moment, her body isn't just close, it's trusting. Most men, when they reach this point, feel a rush of adrenaline, a signal that desire has entered the room. But the Stoic sees something far greater, the fragile beauty of human connection, the rare moment when two people allow themselves to be unguarded. This kind of closeness isn't just physical, it's emotional surrender. And that's precisely why it demands the greatest restraint. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love." To love, in the Stoic sense, doesn't mean to possess. It means to appreciate fully without clinging. So when she melts into you, your role is not to take the moment, but to honor it. Don't rush. Don't fill the silence. Simply be there, breathing, calm, grounded. She'll feel that energy. Because while attraction might pull her close, peace is what makes her stay. If she tightens her embrace or rests her head a little longer, it's not a cue to escalate. It's an invitation to be present. The more you can remain still, steady, and aware, the more powerful the connection becomes. Psychologically, the intimate embrace is a merging of safety and desire, two emotions rarely found together. She's showing you that she feels safe enough to let her guard down. Don't break that spell by speaking too soon or moving too fast. Let her feel that you're not trying to win her, but understand her. That's the art of Stoic presence, to hold space without trying to own it, to enjoy closeness without losing clarity, to feel deeply, yet remain centered. And when the moment finally fades, when she slowly lets go, don't chase the feeling. Just offer a calm smile, gentle eye contact, and gratitude, silent, sincere. Because a Stoic man knows the value of a moment is not in how long it lasts, but in how fully he inhabits it. Conclusion, philosophical reflection. When you look back at each type of hug, the friendly, the firm, the lingering, the intimate, you start to realize something profound. Every one of them isn't truly about her. It's about you, your awareness, your composure, your ability to be still inside moments that stir emotion. The Stoics taught that we are constantly being tested, not in grand battles or tragedies, but in small, quiet interactions that reveal who we truly are. A simple hug can be one of those tests. It asks, can you stay calm when desire rises? Can you stay gentle when ego whispers to take control? Can you let yourself feel without needing to define what it means? Epictetus once said, "Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself." And that's exactly what happens here. Each hug mirrors your inner world. The way you hold someone shows the way you hold yourself. When you're anxious, you cling. When you're detached, you pull away. But when you're balanced, when you can simply be, the connection becomes effortless, sincere, and real. In Stoicism, there's a beautiful idea called sympathia, the sense that all beings are connected through a shared breath of existence. When you hug someone mindfully, without demand or tension, you momentarily feel that truth. Two people, two lives, one silent heartbeat. No words, no control, just presence. That's the art of a Stoic embrace. To participate in connection without losing your center. To love without possession. To feel deeply, yet stay free. So the next time someone wraps their arms around you, pause. Let the world slow down. Don't rush to interpret or to act. Just feel the warmth, the rhythm of breath, the human pulse that reminds you this moment will never come again. That awareness, that quiet gratitude, is what turns an ordinary hug into something sacred. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love." To love, in its highest form, is not to seek or to hold, but to understand, to appreciate, to allow. And sometimes all it takes is one silent hug to remind you of that truth. Now, thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. So tell me this, which type of hug spoke to you most deeply? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if this opened your mind, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights on psychology, connection, and Stoic wisdom. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, stay Stoic.